All right. So I'm filming this video the same day as that last video I just posted because I just got an idea from that last rant I was telling you about how the Matrix is you. The Matrix is connected to you. You are the Matrix. The Matrix is you. It's the end of the Matrix movie where Neo jumps into Agent Smith and becomes one with the Matrix. Now, a lot of people might not understand why that happened because Neo realized that, in my perspective, Neo realized that the Matrix around him is him, and the more he fights it, the more he creates a resistance. The more you fight the outside world around you, the more you create a resistance, the more you get back a fight, because it is like a feedback. If you're throwing punches, well then there's a reaction that happens where it throws punches back. I could understand it visually, but to really explain it is something that you have to understand for yourself. It's like a chain reaction. The domino falls over and it comes back around. You know what I'm saying? It's like the pendulum effect. One side hits, and then the other side comes back and hits, and then the other side comes back and hits. Sorry, but the camera thing. And the other side comes back and hits. That's what it is. That's what it's like. Basically, the pendulum going back and forth. That is what reality does, and that's what happens when you start fighting reality, when you are constantly in a battle with reality, because in actuality you are in a battle with yourself. You are in your mind, and I want you to try this. You are in your mind, sit with yourself, arguing with yourself. You are in your mind yelling at yourself. You are in your mind telling yourself these negative things, these negative thoughts, and that is what manifests a negative reality. If you're telling yourself you're worthless all day, well, then that's what you're going to get. If you're telling yourself that, abundance is separate from you and you have to go and get it, well, that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to go to places, move your body through space and time in order to go get it, instead of realizing, sitting with yourself, that this world is a reflection of how you think. And that's all it is. The government, the elites, whatever. Everything in this reality is a reflection of your mind. Your mind is a receptor. Before I thought, this world has some type of grip over me. Oh, there's people coming after me. There's nobody coming after you. It's only you coming after you. And it's very extreme. This is a very extreme concept to think about, because everything that you have been told is a lie. Let me get on to the sun real quick. Everything you have been told is a lie about reality. It's not real. Your mind is what makes it real. The reason why there's these programs on TV is because they're pitching you a reality. But the craziest part is that that's what you're doing within your mind. That is what you're doing within yourself. You are sitting there pitching yourself negative realities to live off of, because you're stuck in survival, and it all comes back to the human mind. You are pitching to yourself like a salesman. Different realities to tune into. That is the only thing that is happening in this reality, and that's what I came to a settlement with. I stopped fighting the Matrix. I stopped fighting the outside reality and realized that the outside reality is one with me. Everything is one. Everything is God. Everything is divine. So why would the Matrix be separate from the divine? Why would the Matrix itself be separate from me if everything is connected, if everything is oneness, if everything is Christ consciousness? It doesn't make sense. Why in the spiritual community we're always kind of trying to fight? We're always trying to put the blame on the outer world, when we know that the outer world is just a reflection of the inner world. We all know this. It doesn't make sense. If my mind generates reality, there is no such thing as a delusion. A delusion is thinking that you are separate from source. A delusion is thinking that you are not one. A delusion is thinking that you are not divinity. A delusion is thinking that you are not here to have a human experience. A delusion, to me, is saying that words don't create reality. A illusion to me is saying that your subconscious mind cannot be reprogrammed. A delusion to me is saying that you cannot change your life. That is a delusion. Aliens, they're real. Higher technologies, magic, it's all real. Because this is how reality works. Sacred geometry, look it up. The grid of reality. The fact that reality is just a vibration, words are vibration that creates reality. So why must I fight the matrix? Why not change it? Why not understand that I am one with it? Why not understand that it is connected with me? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me to constantly beat at myself. You know, I understand that there's going to be aspects of myself that I have to change constantly because it is a vast reality. It is a whole world. You have to constantly maintenance within yourself. You have to do the maintenance within yourself. That makes sense. But why would I ever fight that if fighting doesn't work? See what I mean? It's a tough reality. It's a responsibility that a lot of people in the spiritual community do not want to take. People don't want to take that responsibility because not everything's in their hands. There is divine. There's only one God, the divine. I'm not talking like a he or a she, however you want to put it. There is a divine source that is connected. And I'm not saying that things don't come up into reality that try to stop us. But what I'm saying is that when you are trying to pursue something and you have those thoughts, those obstacles, and those doubts manifest into reality. It is not the matrix coming after you. It is your own thoughts coming after you. That is just how it works. You don't want fluoride in the water? Well, then there's going to be a doubt saying, well, there's fluoride everywhere, and that's not going to change, and that's what's going to happen. And then the program's going to try to kick in and try to fight back. Because you trained it to fight back. You didn't train it to listen. You know what I'm saying? Flight or flight experience. But that's what it is. You don't want fluoride in the water. Get a filter. You don't want to constantly be tuned into to negative news. Then turn it off. Because once you turn it off, that means you turn it off within yourself. That means you purified the water within yourself. That means you purified the health within yourself. This world is nothing but a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. And I realize that now. Your words create reality. Whatever you think creates reality. Whatever you feel creates reality. And that's period. And I can't sit here and say otherwise. Because that's the truth to me. Whether that be the truth to you, I don't care. That's the truth. Whatever the truth is for you, that's the truth for you. But it doesn't deny the fact that your truth came from a thought. It came from the oneness source. It came from being within the matrix itself. Because if this outside world is a matrix and everything around you is a matrix, then that's where your belief system came in. It came to you within the matrix. If you want to think like that. Yeah, it's a deep thought. And that's what I want to let everybody know. The matrix isn't separate from you. The outside world isn't separate from you. It is connected to you. It is you. It's one with you. So love it and it will love you back. Smile and it will smile back. Understand the laws of equivalent exchange, the law of assumption, the law of attraction. And you'll understand how it works. Study sacred geometry, which I hope to get into in this channel. So, yeah, namaste.